Hello everyone, how are you? I don't normally do this, but this has been bothering me, like really bothering me. I don't know why, but it is. It's none of my business. But I am addressing Amari, aka Venice Fong Chung, aka Grizzly Bear, and whatever else name, Billy Goat, She Goat, whatever else name it is that they call her. I don't give a shit. But this is what I'm going to address. And it's sad to see that people really fall victim to this woman. I mean, don't get me wrong. I watch her show because she is hella hilarious. I mean, she's entertaining. I gotta give her that. The bitch can't sing for shit, but she is entertaining. But these are a few points that I want to point out in regards to this woman. And correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm open to all suggestions. Please, like, share, comment. And let me read. Let me see what you guys are saying. But one, it's been about 2 years now that she constantly says that she's being harassed and she's being stalked by Dr. Love and the SWAT team and this person and that person. Like, whatever. Okay, this is what I do not understand. If you're being harassed and you're being stalked, why don't you get off social media? Why do you constantly put your business out there for people to see or for people to know where you are, for people to locate you? Like, that's beyond me. That just doesn't make any sense whatsoever to me. So, Grizzly Bear, Amari, djmonalisa, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, if you say these people are harassing you, why do you put everything out there? If you're in California, you let the whole world knows you're in California. So, from my experience, you cannot be stalked or harassed when you're the one that's putting your business out there. That's some bullshit, right? And she's constantly going on about, trying to lock them up, taking down their pages, doing this, yada, yada, yada. But I don't understand why you keep crying wolf when you literally are the one that's provoking these people to come after you if they really are, which I find to be bullshit. That's one of my points. My second thing is, what kind of mother are you? You are the lousy excuse for a mother on the face of the earth. And this is what pisses me off about the system in America, in Canada, in the entire world. Children who needs help, who needs the state to come in and rescue them from pathetic low lives of parents like you, Amari, never get that. But the kids who are safe in their homes and have parents that love them and are willing to take care of them, at the drop of a hat, they get taken away. Like, I don't get that. You are saying you're a mother of 13 kids. Okay, kudos to you. Your pussy is the one that's stretched out, not mine. But, I mean, if you're the mother of 13 kids, what is it that you have to show these kids? What kind of example are you setting for them? You're not setting any example, especially for your daughters. I would advise you, lady, hold those little girls dear to your heart. Stop doing what you're doing. Make an example for them. Live a life that you would want to see them live when they become adults. Put these babies in school. Your language that you speak around these kids, it's like your kids are your helpers. If you want your shoes put on, you're calling your kids. I've never seen you got up and cook a meal for your children. There's always fast food. Order this, order that. There's nothing wrong with ordering out. But get up and be a mother. Cook for them. Wash their hair. Don't get me wrong, you have some beautiful babies. I gotta give you that much. But they always say ugly people make cute kids. You have some beautiful babies. Take pride in your daughters. Take care of them like a mother should. Right? Put these girls in school. Let them get an education where they could grow up and become something in society and not live off the system like you've been doing and begging for money like you've been doing. Another thing, I don't understand, for the love of me, how one person have so much degrees, or really degree, not even degree, degrees, and still don't have a job. Still begging off social media. Still depending on YouTube to make $1. How is that possible? You supposedly went to law school. And I don't understand, for the love of me, of you, how you claim that you've gone to law school and you don't even know what an LSAT score is. Anybody who's in law school or who goes to law school knows what an LSAT score is. You don't even know what that is. And another thing, please. Girl, give up the singing. Because if you're dependent on your singing for you guys to eat, y'all are going to starve the fuck. Give it up. You don't sound good. And for all your goodies and hoodies and God knows whoever else that is telling you sound good, bitch, they're lying to you. They're lying to you. Because you don't sound good. So stop it. Stop embarrassing yourself. Stop bringing down the rest of us women, because you're making us look bad, especially the Jamaicans. I am ashamed to class you as a lady or a woman, because as I said, you're a lousy, pathetic excuse for a mother, a human being, a person on a whole, or a female. Stop doing what you're doing, Amari. You have, 4 or 5 daughters around you? The time you're bouncing from hotel room to this state to that state, spending off all your tax money that you just got on hotel rooms and cheap this and cheap that, get a home. Rent somewhere. And this time, try to keep it. Stop depending on Nikki's credit in order to find somewhere to lay your head for a couple of months. And after a couple of months, you stop paying the rent. And then you get thrown out. That's just destroying your daughter's credit. So while you're making an ass out of yourself, you're bringing down your child also. These kids, they need a mother. It's sad to say that for you, it might be too late. Because after having 13 freaking kids, you would have think by now you will learn how to be a mother. But you don't. Instead, you jump from one hotel room to the next, to the next, to the next. Spending money that you don't have. If you save up all that money you take on Uber, hotels, fast food, you could get a decent place in America to rent or to even buy. Houses in America are cheap. Save some of that money. I see you leave your picnic in America and go to Jamaica, go look for man. And while you were there for that 2 weeks or however long you were there, I've counted 3 men that you've been with. What is that telling you, whole bag? Is that saying nothing? Bicycle rim Amari. Your pedal is done out. Stop trying to be young again. Your pedal done out. I'm surprised your pussy ain't dripping like a freaking ice truck. Like, stop it. Grow the frick up. Get a job like the rest of us. Stop begging. Put your babies in school and become something in society instead of leeching off the rest of us. Well, you ain't leeching off me because you ain't getting a dime out of my pocket. My money is for my babies. I make sure my kids them eat good. I make sure they look good. I make sure they are not lacking of anything. I don't care what I look like. I don't care what I look like. But I know when I step in the streets, all eyes are on my babies. Everybody can see that they're taken care of. But you need a psychiatric evaluation, lady. Because I seriously think, I know there's something wrong with you. You have how many different personalities? There's Mum. There apparently Rita Woman. There is Amari. There's the new one, Lip Gloss. There's djmonalisa. There's Venice Funk Chung. Like, how much duppy you want have, lady? Seriously? How much duppy do you want have? Like, make up your mind. I think you need another personality, somebody that's sane, that can come take over all them duppies that you have. And if you're so good at predicting the future and reading and giving this advice, and how comes you can't read your own sad, pathetic life? How comes you can't see that your life is sad and pathetic? How come? I don't understand that. So obviously you're not no damn reader woman. All your fake readings that you've been given. Stop that shit. Read yourself into a job. Read your ass into a home. And you're off trying to get Fred them and Dr. Love and who God knows who else. Lady, are you forgetting that you're the one that came on social media when you went to Florida and put out there to the whole world that the address that you were living in Florida, the house that you supposedly bought in Florida, you buried your daughter in your front yard? By the way, that's a felony. Just in case, Miss Big Law Degree Amari, you didn't know, that is a felony. That's jail time, boo. So when you're sitting there running your mouth and talking all this shit, having verbal diarrhea, you would check your damn self. Because you making stupid. And I know when you see this video, you're going to try to class me and do this and cuss me, tell me how I look. I don't give a flying fuck. Because hear this. My belly is full when night come. I lay down in my big bed. Right now, I'm sitting in my living room with my feet cocked up. My kids' dinner is cooked. They've eaten. And they're well taken care of. Unlike you. God forbid you would ever get up and do something to better yourself. I I really don't give a shit about you. What I feel for are those babies that you have there, those kids, those little girls that have nobody to look up to as a role model. That's what I feel for. But you're there going on about, oh, Dr. Love and fret them and SWAT's team. They're stalking me. Bitch, who are you for anybody to stalk? You ain't nobody. Who the hell you think you be? I don't get that. You're not no celebrity. If you're a celebrity, as you say, you sure as hell one broke ass celebrity. What kind of celebrity are you? You can't sing. That's for sure. I'm tired of seeing you in the same old shit clothes that you wear every day. You sleep in them, you wake up, you go on the street in them. What kind of celebrity are you? Huh? In the same tired wigs them all the time. Damn wigs them looking for an escape route off your head. What kind of celebrity are you? You talk about, when you were in California the other day, you talk about, oh, you have your office and you're worth how much millions of dollars. Bitch, if you worth how much millions of dollars, cash some of that millions in and get your ass a place to live and get your kids get them in a private school. Since as you have so much money, girl, I'm so iggy for you, see? I wish I could grab you sometimes and slap the shit out of you for making an ass out of yourself and out of women. And your goodies, they're no goodies. Because they wouldn't sit there and have you make a fool out of yourself and them buying into all of your cock and bull stories that you trying to feed them. You know, a friend of mine always say, there's enough mad people out the road walking in good clothes. And you and your goodies, there's some of them. Amari, Venice, Feng Chong, djmonalisa, Mum, Lip Gloss, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. Stop what you're doing. It doesn't look good. You're disgracing yourself and your children. If you want people to stop stalking you as you say they are, which I know nobody ain't stalking you because, girl, you ain't got none for nobody to stalk. Stop putting your business out there on social media. I understand that you do need to feed your children because, you know, you're pretty much living off whatever money you make off YouTube. I get that. But there's other ways of making money. Like go get a job. And your so-called stores that you have online or whatever. If you have these stores, why are you going other places to shop? That makes sense to you? Wouldn't you spend your money right where you eating? Wouldn't you spend back your money in your own store? Why are you going down Chinatown, go buy all them cheap stuff? Buy from your own store. Keep the money in your pocket. Anyways, I'm not going to waste no more of my Saturday evening talking about this stupid ass bitch. Because, girl, I got to give you this though. You are very entertaining. But while I'm sitting there laughing at the bullshit, the verbal diarrhea that's coming out of your mouth, I feel sorry for you. Because I personally believe you're crying out for help and nobody's taking you seriously. Look, the other day you went to Florida, apparently at one of your goodies' house. And as soon as you turn your back, you start classing the woman. The woman put you up. I bet that's one of the cleanest places you've slept in 2 years. Whether they have duppies running around, jumping off a bridge, swinging off of freaking lights, it was still somewhere warm. You didn't have to pay no hotel bills. You were somewhere clean. And that's the thanks the woman got. But anyways, as I said, I'm not going to waste no more of my time with you. you need to look up in the dictionary for the meaning of bipolar disorder. Because, girl, you need some serious help. You need some serious oh, actually, I don't think any doctor could help you. You need Jesus. That's what you need. And when you're carrying on with your bullshit and your craziness, do me a favor, leave the Lord's name out of it. Please, leave it out. And I'm waiting for you to come back at me because, bitch, I got something else waiting for you.